Hello everybody and welcome back to Vintage Survival. So in the previous episode we were drilling 3 out of our 4 fields, and the reason why I left this one here is because I didn't know if I wanted to put the same crop into all 4 fields, because the other 3 have all had triticale put into them, and you never know, we might need to have a different crop for the cows or whatever. So this one I was having a really good think about, and it sort of came down to putting triticale in again, so having all 4 the same. Putting in a different crop or putting in grass, because we do need grass for the cows for silage, or we could actually do green rye for the cows because that also produces silage. And I decided in the end that I was just going to buy another field for grass eventually, because it's not that expensive. If we get a small field, we should be able to do that by the time we get cows. So yeah, this field is going to be just a normal arable crop. So yeah, we could do triticale, we could do 4 fields the same, but I thought just to make it a bit different, we'll put rye in. So it's not terribly exciting, but it is something a little bit different. So I just need to select rye on here, which is, I think it's that one there. Let me just double check. Yes, it is. Yeah, because we can buy a field at any time, and you can put grass in pretty much any month except for the 4 winter months. So yeah, 8 months of the year we can put in grass. So yeah, we're just going to do this today in this field here, and then we're probably, when we fertilise the fields, we're going to move on to October. So fertilising will take a bit of time, although not a massive amount of time. Our spreader isn't big, but the fields aren't either, so yeah, it's just going to be a small job. But yeah, every field will do. And then we'll see what October holds. Now we could do a contract, I suppose, in September. If there is something very tempting after I've done the fertilising, we will do that. So yeah, I'm not sort of confirming that we're moving on to October straight away after fertilising, but it does seem like a good idea, because it means these crops can germinate, and actually it will mean we have to fertilise again. Second application once they have germinated. Okay, so let's get the rye done. Unless we do a contract for somebody else, that is the end of drilling for this year. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do a drilling contract, we probably won't do. I think fertilising is the way to go, or harvesting. Although we're getting a little bit late in the year now for harvesting. Right, this is not an actual cut through. It does go through the ditch, but it does seem to work. Maybe we should put a bridge there. That might work. Right, so as I said, that's our last field, so I'll put this back into the shed, and then we'll get the spreader. And because we now have the front loader, we can transport bags. Luckily I've already transported the fertiliser bag back, but we'll probably need to have a second bag. But I'm not just going to impulse buy. We'll only buy it if we need it. Okay, so there is the seed drill. Let's head back to the yard. Try to crash into anybody. I would like to put beacons on this tractor. I know we are a bit strapped for cash, but it can't be that expensive, can it? I do find it improves the visual appearance, so yeah, I would like to do that. It is still probably some expensive price, like £200, I don't know. The wiring should be there though, so it should just literally be the beacons that you stick on the roof. Anyway, actually we are full. And this field up here, or these fields up here, shouldn't consume the entire spreader, but then, yeah, they might do. Who knows? I would be surprised, but the bag is just back there, so we can refill very easily. Certainly this one field won't consume it all. Yeah, the neighbouring farmers really don't do much maintenance. I have enabled lazy farmers though, so it's kind of my fault. Okay, it's totally my fault. Oh, nice. Just up and then down. Yeah, as I said, it isn't going to take that long. We should be done with the fertilising contracts fairly quickly. Three out of 4 done, and the last one here is small, but we do only have 20 litres, and I think 20 litres across this field is not really going to work. Yes, it's going to take quite a bit more than that. So we have two options really: wait until we have more money, or just go straight in and buy some more now. I think probably go straight in and buy some more, but we'll check the contracts first. I could actually take a contract. Not baling though, we're not going to do baling. Cultivating doesn't seem worth it. Fertilizing does. Harvesting does as well. I think we'll probably turn everything else off. So there we go. We can do fertilizing in field number 26. That sounds quite local. It is indeed. Field number 26. And I mustn't make that mistake. It does go over the track. Although that is still quite big. And the pay isn't incredible, although maybe it's not quite as big as it looks. Okay, I'll accept it. I will accept it. At least that is going to pay for the fertilizer which we're about to buy. Hopefully. Well, actually no, it won't. It won't pay for it, but it will help us a bit. Yeah, apparently it's about double the money for fertilizing contracts. So that's quite good. Nice and speedy. Oh, I just let go of the accelerator pedal. Okay, so into big bags, fertilizer. Actually, no, we'll pay for it, won't it? We'll pretty much pay for it. When I say it's about double the money, like you get paid double what it costs you in fertilizer, roughly. Okay, so we have 350, but we can take the entire bag with us, which makes all the difference. It'll be so slow to keep coming back here. Lovely. Right, well we'll do the contract field first, because it is en route to our own field. Makes perfect sense. And yes, like I said, I won't make the mistake of thinking I finished when I haven't. It still seems a bizarre idea, having, like basically there's so many different field numbers, so like over 100, maybe even over 150, and they decide to split these fields, and they have basically the same number on the other side of the track. So I'm amazed they're not just different numbers, but there we go, it's just a different way of doing things, I suppose. But it did catch me out. Still lots and lots of harvesting contracts, so we might be able to do one of these. Right, 26, is this one here? Goodness, I didn't mean to do that. I think it's this one here, unless I've just driven into for number 25. Yeah, it is this one here. Okay. What is this? Canola. It is a canola field. I know, a lot of fertilising, but it's just a way of funding the fertiliser for our own fields. Oh, very nice. So, yeah, we have actually finished that with, well, there was a lot left to do. Actually, it's still there, isn't it? The strip is still there. So, yeah, we won't waste fertiliser unnecessarily. We'll collect the money, and it was about half of the bag which we've used, I think. We still have a fair chunk in the spreader itself. So, yes, that has worked out really well. Fertilising contracts are definitely worth it. I would love to harvest that field there. So we would have to do that most likely this month instead of moving on. But we'll just very quickly go and finish our own field. Oh crikey, I don't think I'm aligned. The giveaways, I keep knocking the bag over. Oh, I'm really messing up here. Oh, now it's slouching. Wake up, bag. Let's go. We have work to do. Okay, bag can stay here. But we will take more from bag, just to make sure we have enough, and we will be on our way. I think that will certainly do it for fertilising today. So we want to find a good harvesting contract, so which we can really make some substantial money on, and you know, I would love to do some different productions on this series. I think if we do just keep doing the same thing, harvest, drill, and then repeat, then yeah, it's going to get a bit much. Now obviously we're going to stick with this same idea alongside some productions. I think that would be lovely, but not productions that we've done before, different mods. So I'm going to have a look into different smaller cheaper productions, and hopefully we can incorporate them in. They're not going to take over the series, but they're just going to be on the side, another side income, and it should just add interest to the series as well. Okay, right, so we are done there. We'll put the spreader, I suppose it should go in the shed. I suppose the bag should too, but not to worry. And then we'll look into harvesting, I think it was for number 25 or something like that. It was 20 something. It's so local, so we don't have to drive millions of miles with the combine. I've just crashed. Okay. There we go with that. Let's have a look here. 27, that's oats. 18, that's sugar beet, can't do that. Ha, soybeans. I bet there'd be quite a large profit in those. Well, that must be a big field. I think we'll start off with 27 and 29. I think we'll accept both. Okay, that's 29. There we go. So they're both oats. I'm not too sure if we can put them both into the same trailer at the same time. That might glitch something, I don't know. I've never actually done that. Yeah, 2 active contracts. Harvesting both before we sell any grain, and putting the grain into the same trailer. Yeah, what if it allocates too much to one contract, not enough to the other? Would it actually do that? Maybe it would. I'm kind of tempted to try it. I am tempted to try it. It might not let me do it. We'll see. And if the worst comes to the worst, then I can just add the money in through Easy Development Mod, but it must work. It must be idiot-proof, surely. or were they not relying on somebody like me to come along and do that? Break the system. I'm sure somebody else has done it before, because that is the efficient thing to do. Right, so we've got field number 27, 29 up here. I think they are the 2 fields which I pointed out. Yeah, they are. And we can park in field number 28. I'm sure the owner of 28 will love that, but yeah, right in between 2 of them. We do have a substantial amount of grain is going to come off these two. Oh look, different sell point. Oh, is that how they're doing it? Different sell point? Nope, same sell point. I really am going to break this, aren't I? Ah, well, it's all good fun. Where is it? Well, I've never been there. Never. This is going to be interesting. Okay, well, we'll get the combine rolling, and then I'm sure it won't be too long before we can head off. I will be using a worker. Not all the time, just whilst I'm carting. It's going to take me a while to cart over there too, even with the Massey Ferguson. Yes, it's a lot faster than the John Deere and the Fiat, but it is still only a 40k gearbox. We'll start with field number 27. Good start. My steering wheel was at the wrong angle. Right, okay. Let's get cracking with this. Okay, well, as you can see, it's not filling the trailer particularly quickly. I don't know if these fields have been fertilised. They probably haven't. And yeah, I'm sort of wanting to U-turn what I said. I feel like I should just go and sell this once we finish this field, so that we don't glitch anything. I do get the feeling it's going to break it. Oh wow, they are fully fertilised. That's amazing. I guess then they're just not very big fields. It's also a small combine. It sort of makes it feel like it's harvesting more than it is, just because we're covering quite a bit of ground, but it's only a very small header. Okay, so we'll finish off here. I'll get back into the combine, and yeah, we'll possibly go and sell everything that we have. I think it probably is safest if we do that. Well, that is field number 1 finished. Let's have a look and see how much of a trailer actually is. If it's over 50%, we'd have to do 2 loads anyway. One of these fields is slightly bigger than the other. Only slightly, but it is. Yeah, I can't remember which one it was. We'll have a look. 29 is bigger than 27, and we've just done 27. So yeah, if that is over 50, then definitely won't fit. It is over 50, right? Okay. So yeah, we'll be doing 2 loads anyway. So I think it's safest just to split them. I'll put this on a worker so it can at least make a start. I would like to think that it can go up and then down again without being full. I think it should be able to. Yes, quite easily. So the auger should be on the correct side. Hopefully, unless it's going back up again, which it probably will be, knowing my luck. Okay, let me try and work out how you actually get to the sell point. So we take that track. Okay. Right, so near the farm, we go over there and up there. Right, that shouldn't be too difficult. Even I can manage that. I will actually cut through the yard. Unless we have a cut through first. Oh, it looks like there is actually. Looking at the minimap, we can go through there possibly. I don't know. Okay, I'll risk it. I don't want to get to a dead end. It might be a gate, because it isn't even our land. Oh no, wow. That's worked out well. And then, yeah, here is the junction. Take a left here. I'm a human sat-nav. Brilliant. In half a mile, turn right. Turn right. Oh, whatever you say, sat-nav. You have reached your destination. What? What are you talking about? Nowhere near. You silly sat-nav. Now we have. Wow, this feels very industrial compared to what we've been to in the past. Okay, so we'll follow the track around, and somewhere over here we do have our pit. Is it inside? Maybe it is, or maybe I'm just getting confused. There it is. It's kind of inside. Yeah, I'd say that's inside. So we should get an update on... Actually, no, this should finish it, shouldn't it? It should finish that first... Field 27, that contract. Which means we should get paid a certain amount of money here. Ah, I know what it's done. So we didn't get paid any money, but what it's done is it's allocated the excess grain to field 29. So we've delivered some to there. Which means all of the bonus money we get will be when we've finished 29. We've not been paid anything yet. I will complete 27. But that's actually not the money. We'll make more than that from 27, essentially. But because we did have 2 contracts activated, it has given field 29 some of that grain. So that's how the game does it. Interesting stuff. Right, back to the field. The combine is actually full. It is sat there waiting for us. Not good, but it's nice to see a different part of the map. I've never been up here before. It is a long way though. It's a good job we're only doing 2 trips, and if we had a bigger trailer we could have just done it in 1. Right, it's pressing on. We're on the final piece pretty much. There is a very thin slither which I've missed. We'll go back for that. We'll get every single little bit to maximise our income. But it is going extremely well. And well, there should be a fair chunk of this which is for us, as it very greedily took the money for field 27, the bonus money. Right, okay, so yeah, like I said, I'll go back and I will just get the final piece. Yeah, the worker has crashed into the tractor anyway. Not its fault, I did stop quite abruptly. Done. Okay, so the focus now is going to be on selling. We'll leave the combine here for today. Want to see how much money we can make. It should be good. I hope it's good. 6,261 litres in here. Okay, same sell point. Bit of a drive, so I'll see you when we're close. Weighing in. 15 tonnes by the look of it. That's a deep hole. Getting some pipe work laid. That looks really realistic actually, I love that. Why haven't they tipped their trailer? Their Farming Simulator 2011 trailer, or 09, whatever. Right, this time we want to be keeping a very close eye on our bank account, because we will hopefully get given a generous amount to sell for ourselves. I would love it if it's about £1,500, but that might be a bit greedy. Yeah, it was a bit greedy. 966. Still, not bad, and we can still collect the 1,047. So we finish off with £7,399 before we're on about 4,500 or something, 4,700, something like that. So yes, we do now have money to get through into October in the next episode, and like I said, I want to get some kind of low-cost productions, which I'll be taking a look at very soon. But anyway, that is it for today. We'll park next to this pipework and we can watch what they're doing. Not very much. Thanks for watching everybody, hopefully you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.